This moment is for builders, visionaries, and brands with purpose. If you want access, alignment, and momentum, not just motivation, this is your step forward. Join the next level with Keith channel members. Whether you're a freedom chaser, freedom supporter, next level insider, or next level builder, this is where growth gets structure and community becomes currency. And for partners with a mission, we don't just promote brands. We position purpose. Bring your cause, your company, your message, and let's amplify it with intention and impact. Membership opens the door. Partnership expands the reach.
Women and Men of Excellence Outreach Ministries is a global church without walls. We're serving communities through live services, prayer intervention, and outreach that changes lives. Support our $500 monthly giving drive at WAMOE.org/give. Shop with purpose at faithmerchandise.com, featuring Dr. Faith's Miracle Lemonade. Book Dr. Faith for therapy, speaking, or ministry at drfaithreborn.com. Grow through professional connection and vocational training at theexcelproject.com. Subscribe to our monthly newsletter and follow us on socials at WAMOE Ministries. Become a great motivator. Help us empower minds for success in the kingdom of God.
Yes. So I hope that we'll see that WAMOE is doing a great work and align with that, I would say, boots on the ground kind of ministry. Align and support with our tax deductible donations, y'all. You know, like it says, we want to raise at least $400 per month for that ministry, because that will help them to do so much more. Because, you know, it's a we thing, like I say, not a me thing, it's a we thing. So if you feel that there's alignment there, you go forth and do just that. So yes, we're talking about the eggs and the basket scenario, y'all. The eggs and the basket scenario. I hope so far you're having fun. You learned some new nuggets here. And feel free to comment, comment and share what you have, and maybe an experience you have, and how you're connecting with this idea. And I've been getting some responses from you guys, and I'm loving it. Yes. So your circle, your currency, and yes, we are still talking about the eggs and the basket scenario, y'all. All right. So the people around you, they really help to shape who you are, whether you know it or not. The people around you, they really help to shape you more than you even think. I would have this conversation sometimes with a very, I would say, very interesting thinker. And we are much more conformed than we believe. Just think about this, right? Think about, you were born. Who gave you your first, who gave you a name? Who gave you the first bottle? What were the first words you heard? The first person who touched you? Where they placed you at night? I mean, what they played around you? Who they brought around you? The church you went to or didn't go to? I mean, there's an array of things that happened to you before you even know your name, before you even knew your name. All right? Think about how influenced and conformed we are, not even knowing. And here we are now as adults. And we kind of forget that, we were really influenced. What we ate, what we like, more than we think. Beyond just our genetics. and those things that we got from maybe or our parents or their parents. So people around you, some loudly, some quietly, do really help to shape your decisions, all right, and help to shape your pace. Now, this is where the right circle comes in. Now, the right circle doesn't mean they always saying nice things to you to make you feel good. Sometimes the right circle may make you feel uncomfortable sometimes. They may ruffle your feathers. They may make you feel even angry because they're challenging you to be better. So the right circle is not about all my friends making me feel good all the time and they'll make me accountable. All right. It's all a part of shaping you to be your best. So yes, what do the right circle looks like? Right? What does the right circle looks like? All right. They offer what? Perspective, not pressure. They offer perspective, not pressure. I spoke about in one of my segment that you can have a wife go home to her husband or vice versa with an idea. And rather than saying you're feeling something, it must be a reason why. Let me hear you out. Sometimes they would just kill the idea before it even come out properly. And this is someone that you love and care about, or who thinks love you, and they will kill the idea so fast you'll wonder. All right. So sometimes your circle is not your wife. Sad to say. Sometimes your circle is not your husband. It's not your kids. All right. And they claim they love you, right? But I mean, in reality, that's where we have to know who we are, get to love ourselves, and know that at the end of the day, when you were born, you're born by yourself. All right. You're born by yourself. So the right circle is important. All right. So also your environment can either rush you or ground you. Now, that's not a very important one. The right environment, your the right folks, all right, the right folks really, really, really is important. They can offer perspective, not pressure. They mobilize balance instead of burnout. Your environment can either rush you or ground you. Now, ground is important, right? Grounding is important. This rush thing can be very dangerous. All right. So what? You want to choose wisely who has access to your thinking space. That's very important. Now, on my page, on my site, I mentioned to you in a few of my episodes, I have what you call hubs. Not hugs, hubs. HUBS, hubs, right? And these hubs are designed for you to take a look and see if you're aligned with any one of these things that I'm trying to connect with you on. Now, think about a hub like passive income, for example. A lot of you right now are looking for passive income. You're looking for it. Some of you have even prayed for it. Lord, can you open a way? Can you open a door for me? Can you show me a way in which I can do something extra without being burnt out? You prayed and believed for it. Some of you have kids and you say, listen, man, I can't leave my home and spend 8 hours or 4, 5, 6, 8 hours, 10 hours anywhere else. I need to be home with my family. But how can I do this without being pressurized, without feeling like I'm drained, right? And have time for my family. And you may have stumbled upon this podcast. And on the podcast you're hearing, there's a simple way how you can get it done. All right. And you go to the passive income hub. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Okay, I'm going to be real. All right. Now, when you go on Facebook, for example, and you say, make a request, a friend request, the person that you actually send a request to don't have to accept you. They may look at your page, they may go over what you look like, all right? And there are folks who have actually sent requests to my page, want to be friends. I don't say because you requested me, I'm gonna just click and say yes. I'm gonna do a little bit of stewardship here. I'm gonna check you out and see if maybe we're in alignment. And I've gone in some pages, I'm like, whoa, no, 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 no. No, I mean, what I'm seeing on your page doesn't align with me. And so I don't accept the friend request. And so even though I've made the effort and the wherewith to make sure that what I'm presenting, it is really simple and easy, flexible and mobile, I still will look at your request and I'd accept you or not accept you. All right. I I'm at a place now where I'm not desperate for anything or anyone. All right. And I find that things are moving and growing and expanding without me feeling desperate. And, today I was talking to my producer, and it's funny because we talked about how people are overwhelmed with just the constant bombardment of media. I mean, the effects and just the overall aesthetics of things, and just things are so, I would say, manufactured, that I think people now are trying to find what's real. Just, can I feel normal? Can I just hear a normal conversation, a normal person, without all the extra stuff and fluff, right? I can be very transparent with you, and I can look back in some of my videos, and I'm telling you, folks, sometimes I laugh at myself because I'm here where I miss the S's and the EDs. I'm like, oh my God, Keith, you got to get your vocabulary stronger and better, right? You got to make it better. You're missing the EDs right there, and the S's right there, and the T's right there, and but you know what? It's okay. I don't beat myself up. I'm a work in progress, just like you are. I'm growing, but I want to remain authentic. I'm just a normal guy with a supernatural dream. I'm an ordinary guy with an extraordinary vision, I believe, and I want to incorporate you in my vision. If you see so fit that you can align with me, all right. I believe my years of experience that I've had is not just accidental. I think it's purposeful. I didn't know at the time. And a lot of what we have and have acquired is not for us. It's for somebody else. And once we get to understand that, then now we find that we do it with passion. We do it with a certain sense of comfortability, not anxiety, not desperation. You know, believe me, I used to be at some years ago very anxious about my YouTube channel. I mean, where the subscribers are they coming? Where are they? It doesn't matter like that anymore. I want people who are serious. I want people who are intentional. These days, if you look around, you don't have to go too far to see that things are changing rapidly. And we need to be intentional and also understand that time is not waiting for us to get together. We got to take that initiative, and we got to be aggressive and assertive about what we want, especially if it's been given to us. I love what we do and we have access to is not because we were so smart, because someone went and did the work. Someone did the hard labor and brought it to us. And here we are. We need to maximize it. Now, look at inventions. Why you always seeing different inventions coming up? Because they're trying to make things easier and easier and easier. All right. So As I talk about your circle is your currency, believe me, a lot of us wonder why we may be where we are and haven't progressed. Check your circle. That's a major part of it. All right. Just check your circle. I mean, do like a fine tooth comb kind of approach. Like really understand. And like I said, it doesn't mean that they're bad people. It doesn't mean that they are there to hurt you. It's just that your alignment needs to be needs to be actually in the right place, in the right circle. And that's how you know that wisdom is working when you make those moves. All right. Like I said, your environment can either rush you or ground you. What do you want to be? All right. So what? Choose wisely. What? Choose wisely. Right? Who has access to your thinking space?
If today's episode spoke to you, it's because you're ready. Ready for your money to work for you. Ready for practical steps, not just motivation. Ready for faith-led financial freedom. Ready to build stability, peace, and confidence for your family. You're not alone on this journey. The Next Level isn't just a podcast. It's a movement toward freedom, one episode at a time. Stay connected. Listen anytime at podcast.keithmerritt.com. Explore the Next Level Movement Hub. Subscribe on YouTube at Keith Merritt. Like, share, comment. Your engagement helps this message reach more families. Take your next step. Visit keithmerritt.com/impact/the next level. Subscribe for the latest blog from the Freedom Resource Hub and join the Next Level Resource Network. Choose the hub that fits your journey: music and speaking, family protection, digital learning, passive income, or Keith's book and reading hub. Press play. Take action. Your next level is calling.